Today we're drawing a picture of Old St. Raymond's in Dublin, California. This was the first church in Dublin, California. And before that, the residents had to go to Mission San Jose, but in 1859 they decided to pool together their money and donate land so they could have a church in their own town. And it is still in the same site that it was built. I'm starting with the rectangle in the middle and then drawing the sides, slanting down, and a straight line. We're drawing the cross at the top here, right in the center. And a triangle. This part here is where the bell is going to go. Some curved shapes here. Next, I'm doing some steps up to the doors. So starting with a small rectangle and then doing them a little longer each time. These are the steps up to the doors. A smaller one inside. And then another smaller one inside. That's my last one. Then I'll draw the double doors. Now you can still go to see Old St. Raymond's. It's also at the Pioneer Cemetery in Dublin. And that's a great place to visit. You can see a lot of Dublin history there. Though some things were moved from their original site, it's still a great place to learn about Dublin history. Okay, now I'm drawing some window shutters on each side. And a window above the doors here. I could have left more space. If you see the original photo, they are a little taller, so it's a little short here. And adding some detail. Some details to the doors. And details to the windows. The windows each have a small cross engraved in the shutters. And there is a bell. Now I'm putting some of the bushes and plants around and a small pathway and some other trees in the background here to give it a little bit more detail. The church is white, so I'm adding some detail to make the church pop, so some color in the background. Okay. The roof is brown. Take some time to color in everything, trying to color in the lines. I'm using colored pencil, but you can also use crayon or marker. It's up to you. Fixing some trees there so you can see that you can see through those parts. I'm using some browns. I'm going to use some different greens. A little blue for the window. I'll use blue for the sky. Using some different greens to make the trees stand out. Okay, and almost there. Just going to finish coloring the sky and a little bit more green to make the building pop. Now there is a more modern St. Raymond's in a different part of Dublin, but Old St. Raymond's is now a historic site. So it is still where it was originally built, but the modern St. Raymond's is in another area, and they still have services going on there, but they kept the original name. Using a black or a gray to color in the steps. There you go.